Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about our bourbon plans for 2025. My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Bo Cumberland, Jim Goeken, and Wes Harden.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hello.
Hello. So, yeah, it's kind of an all-star crew here tonight. Pretty fun stuff. A couple of these, I haven't talked to Wes in forever, so hopefully he's doing okay. So it'll be fun to catch up with him on the shows here. But and Bo, I talked to him a little bit here and there, so text from time to time. So yeah, and then Go can see him quite a bit, and Beka, I usually get yelled at by her 2-3 times a week. So
if you're lucky.
So Bo, you said there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Yeah, so I'm curious. Here recently, I've had an incident. Where I
shit yourself?
No, not quite.
Not that time.
But something that probably no one else on planet Earth even thinks about just really, really bothered me. Right. So I had this. I had this episode with something, and I'll tell mine in a minute. But
sure.
My question is there anything that bothers the crap out of any of you that probably nobody else on Earth even gives a thought about?
Well, you got me and Wes on, so there's a million things. You have the rest of the night to talk about this stuff? Yeah. I mean,
it could be something super small, which mine is, but talk about that in a minute.
Okay. Anybody got one that just jumps out that they want to go first?
Yep, I've got one.
Okay.
It's something that my husband does, and I think he listened to me because I flipped out on him about it. And this falls into the category of like chewing loudly.
Oh, okay.
But it's worse to me.
Okay.
So, he would get like a slushie or like a milkshake or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when he'd be drinking it through the straw, he'd like put his tongue at the tip of the straw when he goes. And it just makes this little click. And he wouldn't have like one sip or big. He goes, and I just was like, and I could have killed him,
right?
Honestly, about it. And like the first few times, I was like, okay, a little weird. I don't remember him ever doing this. And then one day I was just like, why are you drinking like that?
Right.
And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like the clicking sound that you're making. Like, what the fuck is that little clicking sound that you're making? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, you go. And it's like.
No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like,
you should have recorded it.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
You had evidence.
And he did stop doing it after, because I must have flipped out worse than I realized I did, because I really have not heard him do it since. But he would just do, like, Oh my God. Like, what the fuck? Like, food sounds are just the worst. And it's like some sort of like
I agree.
weird, like some weird, like there's like chewing is bad enough, but like make it extra weird.
Right.
This isn't mine, but you saying that my father-in-law, when he eats a banana, listen to this.
One bite.
When he eats a banana, he always, when he bites down, you can hear the crunch of his teeth. He eats it like this. You don't hear that?
Yeah.
When he eats if he eats a sandwich or anything else, it's fine. When he eats bananas, you can hear his teeth hitting together.
Okay.
It's so weird.
Have you ever heard someone that goes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and they moan a little every time that they're eating their food?
Yeah.
You're like, I get it. It's a fucking burger. You don't gotta get aroused by it. Jesus Christ.
Right. Oh, there's a sideshow going on now.
Yep, there it is.
Where's my damn glass?
There it is. So, what else? Anybody else got one?
I've got one.
Okay.
This is a very specific thing that's been fairly recent on Instagram by one particular person, Fred Minnick. But nobody gives a flying fuck that Fred Minnick takes jujitsu and rolls around on the mat with sweaty guys and posts a picture every fucking 20 minutes. I had a really good sweat. I don't know where I got this black eye from. I'm a measly little blue belt. Look, I'm rolling with Fing Fong Lu, the greatest black belt in the world. Like, fuck off, man. Nobody cares. Like, literally nobody cares. So it falls into the general category of like just people and their self-absorbance, but his specifically in like the last 3 or 4 months is driving me. Like, it is possible for you to go to the gym, whatever that gym may be, shooting hoops, lifting weights, doing whatever, and not take videos and post selfies. And you can. You absolutely
I did not know that. I did not know that.
You can do that. Like, you should try it.
This has always been one of your main annoyances, Wes.
In general, yes, but specifically, like no one cares. Like, literally, no one cares that he rolls around with sweaty dudes.
With Fred, like, I think he should just start a separate like wrestling account.
I agree. I agree.
Keep your bourbon stuff on your regular page, and then do a separate one for your wrestling stuff. Because I'll click. I'll be like, oh, okay, what Fred have to say today? And I'm like, fucking wrestling? What the hell is this?
I agree. He's ran out of a bag of tricks in the bourbon world, so now he's got to post his personal shit that he does that nobody cares about. It's like, just go away and collect your checks and go set up music events and do whatever. Like, leave us alone. Go away. That's mine.
Okay. Mine, I had a full-on run-in with this today. I famously don't like people who wear pajamas out in public. And
Same. Hate it.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. You go to Walgreens, and there's always going to be at least one at Walgreens. I don't know what it is with Walgreens, but I'm at the shop today. I'm by myself. A car pulls up a minivan. A guy gets out. He is in a bathrobe, pajamas, and slippers. And he's strolling in here, and I come in. I'm standing at the door, and I said, what in the hell is this? This is a first. And the guy was like, oh, it was a pajama day at church. So my whole family's in the van. We're all in pajamas. Do you need to go into public like that?
And it was so bad I had to stop at the liquor store on the way home.
Yeah, I wanted to grab a photo.
Wrestle and put it on.
Yeah, I don't.
We're on our way to the gym.
What have we done as a society?
You know what? It shouldn't matter, but it's especially annoying if it's men.
Right.
I don't know why. It's like you're supposed to be the grown up in the world. Like, quit wearing pajamas.
I will say that if there's one place that it is allowed to like wear your pajamas into, it's like a Walgreens or a CVS, because that should indicate that maybe you are sick and you're like trying to pick up your medication. You're trying to get some like cold medicine.
Yeah.
But in general, like maybe.
I'll give it a slight pass if you're going to a convenience store and you're just running in to grab a soda.
Yeah, maybe you're on like a road trip or something like that. But like an actual like a shopping mall. Out to dinner, lunch,
the barrel shop.
The barrel shop? Put some damn pants on.
And I'm assuming the required footwear are Crocs as well. That would be the assumption.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Crocs and pajamas,
Yeah.
So
I don't understand.
The airport, Steve?
Yeah, the airport.
All over the place at the airport.
Yeah. Why do you think that people do this? What is the?
I don't understand what the problem with sweatpants are. Like, we're nice sweatpants. Like, women wear leggings. That's perfectly common. They wear them all over the place. It's supposedly comfortable. Right. But like pajamas, it's just they're really thin. So I can't imagine.
Right.
When it starts getting colder. Yeah, it's very.
You can always see something through them too on men.
Right.
Yeah,
something you don't want to see.
Gray sweatpants.
Yeah. I like if I was running up to Walgreens and I'm sick, I would overdress to act like I'm normal because I wouldn't want people to treat me like I've got leprosy. So I would act like I'm normal. I would go over to the top, try to look like I'm okay. I'm probably all like clammy and sweaty, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm fine. I just got done working out. Check out my jujitsu page on Instagram.
I have my gi on."
Yeah. Printed pants though are pretty unacceptable anywhere except for I'd say sweatpants. Like, you can get nice looking sweatpants.
You can get sweatpants that almost pass as regular pants.
Yeah,
so.
They actually have
just black. Like you get black ones, gray ones.
Yeah,
I like to travel. I like to travel in sweatpants. Just
it's very comfortable.
It's very
driving or something.
We're talking like printed, like flannel or like Cookie Monster.
Yeah, nobody cares about your Yoda sweatpants. Like
Garfield.
Yeah, all that stuff. Nobody cares.
Yeah,
I do have a pair from NASCAR sweatpants that I like to wear in the campground early in the morning, walking around.
Sure, that's good.
Right after you get back from Walmart.
Yeah.
It's usually before I would go to Walmart.
Okay, it's before pre-Walmart.
Yeah,
pre-Walmart.
And it's not a camping trip if you don't get to Walmart.
Okay. Okay. And what about you? Anything that is oddly annoying that you find?
I don't know that it's oddly annoying. It's just in general, people driving just irk me anymore. I feel like COVID, everybody took like 10 steps backwards in their driving abilities.
Right. Sure. Luckily,
you're perfect.
You're perfect. So yeah,
close to it. I'm better than the masses. Let's put it that way.
Okay. All right. How about you, Bo? You said you kicked this thing off. What do you got, man?
So last week I was out of town. I go out of town for work about once a month, and I have this suitcase that for some reason it has 2 zippers on it.
Okay.
So, like I said, probably nobody else thinks about this at all. But what happens is you lay the thing down, you reach around, grab the zipper, you unzip the whole thing, only to realize you grabbed the second zipper and you've actually pulled both zippers all the way around. So you've unzipped it and zipped it right back.
I don't think this is uncommon.
I know, but why is that a thing? Why do we have?
Isn't one zipper made to expand it?
Right, it's the relief thing. Yes.
No, it's not.
No, there's a secondary zipper around it that does that. That has.
They're supposed to go in opposite directions, so you don't have to travel the length of the suitcase.
But it doesn't.
They're supposed to be in the middle, and you zip it this way a short amount of time to take less chances of tying up your zipper.
Yeah, there you go.
It's by design, believe it or not.
It's annoying though.
It might be.
You're in a hurry.
You may have to buy your suitcases from a thrift shop or something.
I have a camera bag. That has that on there. And so if I'm out filming and I reach around to grab, quickly want to get a lens out or whatever, you grab it, you pull it all the way around.
Right.
And you unzip.
Here's a bit of trivia. My pants actually have 2 zippers on the front. It's, it's bulbous up there. You do halfway with one and then down with the other, and
it's
release the Kraken. Yeah,
like a xylophone, right?
Right.
It's just kind of annoying. It's just annoying.
Bo, I will say I don't understand the double zipper on a camera bag.
I don't understand it on the camera.
That's pretty small.
It's a small bag. It only requires one zip.
Yeah.
The suitcase, I think, makes more sense for like Wes would say, like if you're trying to get stuff in there, you can kind of like zip one side down, get the other side down.
Right, exactly.
You have a lot of stuff in there, but
it makes sense on a backpack too, because you don't want to go from like all the way to one side and over. If you're like at the airport, you want to open up just enough to get in and grab, whatever.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Well,
On
in a
that note-
camera bag, you might have one hand, with the camera, and you just want to unzip, grab a lens, and stick it on the camera. So if you have
your pants may be falling down, you have to grab your pants with
You
one
never
hand.
know.
You have to
Oh, yeah.
zip with your
Chet
Anything
Zoller's
could
house.
happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You killed that guy, you know?
Yeah, they're saying now they're investigating that Bo killed him, led to his death.
Yeah, he and Jimmy Carter both.
Yeah, Bo got him.
Zip Jimmy both go down to Bo's pants.
On that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Wes.
I've got it's a twist top. I've got some 1980s dusty Ofo.
Old foe. Okay. All right, Bo, you're next.
In honor of my friend Tony Friend, I'm going with some Bondstone Triple Oak.
Okay. No, nothing there.
Perfect.
Nothing there. All right, Goeken.
I've got Nobleton's Cherry Bomb. Nothing.
Barely anything there.
That was a bomb.
Yeah, barely anything. All right, I'll go next. I've got Buzzard's Roost, the Kindred collaboration. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, that was pathetic, but it's the lead. Yeah, it's enough to take the lead. Becca, this could be a very easy one for you to win. What do you got?
I have got Hidden Barn Kentucky Straight Whiskey. This was the Perfect Harmony batch, finished in Madeira casks.
Okay. Basic, but not enough. Not enough. I take a solid victory there. So I got it. So there you go. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about what does bourbon look like for us personally in 2025. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. Bumpers are unscripted, so go ahead. All right, he's got the Terminator glasses on for inspiration. Go ahead, here we go.
I'll be back. I'm not good with that, Steve. Come on.
And you're listening to The Bourbon Daily.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're discussing what bourbon will look like for us in 2025.
Yes, we are. We had a guy in the store today, Becca. How would you handle this? We have a peanut butter cream. It's 40 proof. He took a drink of it. He said, oh my God, I could feel the burns in my throat as soon as it hit my lips. First of all, it's 40 proof. Second of all, it's wrapped in cream. Is it really burning your throat?
If you ask him, what do you usually drink? That's usually my
a bourbon shop.
No,
I've had people that do that, and 9 times out of 10, when someone goes, because it's always this. Someone will drink something and they it's burning, and it's literally like one of the creams.
Right.
I go, oh, what do you usually drink? And they go, oh, I don't drink.
Right.
So I think what you do is convince them.
It's fine if you don't drink, but say that when you come in there so that we know that like you probably don't have a fucking palate for anything and you'll probably hate it.
I like the idea if you think they're not drinkers, convince them the opposite, that 40 proof is really high and they should try the 140 proof, which is actually much lower.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that'll get him.
What did he buy it?
No, he was there with his wife. She drinks once a year on New Year's, so she's due for a new bottle. So
they don't drink.
Right. She likes whiskey, so she was there. She was cool, but yeah, he
was the tag along in this case.
Yeah, he was the tag along. Yes, so,
clearly.
Yeah. So, what does bourbon look for us in 2025? What has anybody got going on? Has anybody got any travel? Are they expanding? Their collection. What do they have going on here?
Lots and lots of stuff.
Like what, Becca?
Well, first, we're starting the year off with Key West.
Yes, absolutely.
Very excited for that. Yeah, I'm pumped about Key West this year. Except for the fact that I keep looking at the weather and they're talking about this massive cold front that's going to be coming through, and it's going to last until they were talking about like the 24th of January.
Oh.
Coming through like this side of the country, like down into Florida.
They don't know that much. That's too far out.
I know
they don't know 2 days
it's too
out.
Far, but still, Steve, a few years in a row now, we've had some very cold times there in Key West, and I just want it to be warm for once.
I want it to be warm the whole time.
Yeah, so fingers crossed it's going to be warm.
Cold in Key West is a different animal too, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird when it's, I don't know, it's a strange cold down there. So that Key West, obviously, we've got a shit ton of different stuff with our distributors booked out already, going to Oklahoma, going to Pittsburgh, all over Kentucky and Indiana. So we just have a lot going to not San Francisco. We're going to go see Lucatero down New Mexico.
Nice.
We just have like a ton of that stuff that's already getting like booked out for the year, which is a little bit daunting, I guess, because like, oh my God, the year is already filling up. Okay.
Right. The year's filling up.
And then we've got the New Orleans Bourbon Festival.
Okay.
Obviously. So I believe we'll be at that.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Kentucky Bourbon Festival.
Yeah.
That's enough, right?
Yeah.
That's
then
enough bourbon for the year.
Expanding distillery wise, obviously you're putting in the 3-chamber still.
That's huge.
So that's a pretty big fucking deal.
Do you need a new building for that?
Yeah, we'll be building on another spot. We're adding on another section onto the distillery.
Yeah.
Got its own little room. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting because we'll have to place this still and then build around it. So
yeah,
that should be a pretty interesting thing. But and then I'm hoping we maybe get another rick house here sooner than later as well.
Okay. Stuff's happening.
Sounds like a full year.
Yeah.
Yep,
wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah. How about you, Wes? What do you got forecasted for this year?
Really, I haven't forecasted a lot. I haven't really done a lot of bourbon stuff in the last year. It's more for me. I'm able to go. I think the way the bourbon industry is going right now, I'm able to go out to stores and find things that I used to drink all the time, and then they became allocated. Now they're not anymore. So like Henry McKenna's back on the shelf. A lot of the Buffalo Trace stuff is, a lot of the Heaven Hill, and there's a lot of. I'm probably more excited about some of the craft stuff that's been around now for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. It's starting to kind of age a little bit, and there's a lot of that stuff is becoming a little more interesting. And then you get places like Green River, is another year older, and they've got a stock that's another year older, and things like that. But as far as events and so forth, I kind of off that train for a little while. I'll in the spring, once it warms up a little, there's a few distilleries I like going to in the area, just because it's just nice to go and walk through a rick house, and when the weather's nice, it's nice to go and have a few drinks and have a few cocktails and enjoy some restaurants. But other than that, nothing big or major.
Okay. Bo, how about you, man?
Got a couple of not really. I mean, they're bourbon related, bourbon film kind of things going on. I'm wrapping up a feature length film that I've been doing for Frankfurt, the city of Frankfurt, and the bourbon history there. And I've already shown it to a couple of groups and got some feedback, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm finally finishing up the Neely documentary, so that'll be coming out. That'll be ready in a couple of weeks or months or whatever, and so hopefully that. And then I think you and I got a couple things on the docket that we'll be talking about sooner than later. So it's going to be a pretty busy year, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. So, I mean, the big one, Jack Daniels said that they would work with us, so that's huge. So we'll be doing that at some point this year. So that's going to be a great film. And then we got another one we probably shouldn't talk about, but there's a company that wants to hire us to make a movie. One of the big players in the bourbon industry, which is pretty cool. So we'll see if that comes through or not. But there's talks about it, so that should be fun. How about you, Mr. Goeken?
I don't have any plans in stone, but I know that I've got a couple of groups that we make the trip to the trail with that have expressed an interest in making a couple more trips, and some people coming in from California that we took a year or two ago, and they want to make another trek out here. So I got a couple trips probably down to Kentucky, probably to Limestone and Neely, and then try to figure out some other places to go. Maybe try to do less places and spend more time at them.
Okay.
Last couple times we've been, get in, get out, try to get 6 places in a day, which is a lot of running around.
Right.
But
Palooza, you involved in either one of those, Bardstown or St. Louis? I don't even know.
I don't think I'm signed up for anything in either one of those.
Okay.
Because I think they're both weekends that I was probably going to be gone, but in my attempt at retirement, I may have a lot more time on my hands. So
we'll see. We have a retirement show coming up. I can't wait to hear the game plan. So your wife was in the store. She can't wait to hear the game plan. So it may be a major announcement coming out on that. So
yeah.
So for me, I mean, it's going to be a busy, crazy, busy bourbon year. Bigger and better than ever before. I mean, film stuff going on with Bo. So that's pretty cool stuff. I've got the store is just going crazy, gangbusters. We had our biggest month ever already in December, and so it's pretty crazy. We had our biggest November. We had our biggest September. And we're 3 years now into this, so we got some data. So it's nice to see the big numbers, and some things came together. I mean, starting with over the summer, we did a 2nd-year anniversary party, and I feel like that was the turning point. That was that like cue the Rocky music, when that happened. That was just a big deal for us. A lot of people came out for it. It was our biggest single day ever, and it just felt like the momentum from that. And then Bruzel comes in, and whether you like that guy or not, and like his type of videos where he goes and shops liquor stores, he's got a huge following that actually comes out and support. We still get 2 to 5 people a day, I would say, come in and say, I saw you on Bruzel. That's happened in August. We're recording this in late December, so it's still an amazing phenomenon, that guy and what he does. So, and then we had a great small festival called the Bourbon Artisan Festival in the fall. So the store is going to be big this year. Obviously, that's huge. Doing a lot of bourbon travel too. So, got a Green River trip planned, and then we'll have a bunch more that we're doing too. Back at Neely this year for a bootlegging event. So. And then several others in the works as well. So that should be pretty cool stuff. So we got a lot going on. The warden's getting her executive bourbon steward, so that'll be in May. So we're doing some bourbon stuff in May, and then she's going to take her test. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So since she's working more at the shop now, she has to have that. So yeah, she's very excited about this.
Oh, I bet.
Yes, yeah. So we'll see. So.
That's on my plans too.
Okay, you need to get on that, man.
Yeah.
We're getting more and more people going through it. So we have a big thing up at the store now where we keep track of regular customers that go through and stuff like that. And I'll post it on social media, and I'll get people who've never been in the store. It literally says, the plaque says, employees and regulars, customers, and they'll send me their stuff and a picture of their coin or whatever, their lapel pin, and be like, "Can I get on that?" You've never been here. I'm not keeping track of every executive bourbon steward that has it. That's not what this is. It's people who've been in the store that, I don't know. People are weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a crazy thing, that offshoot of that. But that aside, it's really cool stuff going on. Yeah. And just enjoying what I'm doing. So it's going to be a busy year in 2025. So, and, I look forward to it. That's what I like to live in busy. So barely my head above water. Sometimes it's not above water. Sometimes I'm screwing things up and missing things I'm supposed to be doing. But that's where I feel my most comfortable. So overwhelmed. So I'm definitely there right now. So it's good. It's a good thing. So challenge myself. So that's it. There's a look at our 2025s. What were you going to say, Jim?
I was just saying, you live in comfortably overwhelmed.
Yes, yeah, that's where I'm at all the time. So yeah. If I don't have enough things going on, it just life seems boring to me. So I have to. Yeah, I have to.
It's a lot harder to look busy than to be busy.
Right. So
yeah.
So I had a challenging week this week. Darren was on vacation, so I was there every day. All day, so that was a lot of hours. So, but that just ended today. As we record this, I finished up my last day. Darren works tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so first time in a while I've been off. So that's nice. So, and then people be coming in and wondering why I'm not there. Where's Steve? Yeah, it's like last time I was here, he wasn't here. Is he ever even here? Yeah, I'm here.
Ever even work?
There's plenty of that. They come in on the same day, and if I'm off, I'm off. So but what are you gonna do? So fun stuff. Looking forward to getting to Kentucky. Always like going there, and I'm sure there'll be fun stuff like cards and that too. And hopefully Beka will come work at the shop. Is that part of your forecast for 2025?
Nope.
Beka working at the shop a couple times?
Nope. Not even a little bit.
If we would have been doing if this would have been January 1st, 2024, we would have said, "Are you ever going to come work at the shop by yourself?" She would have said, "No way, nope, not going to happen." And guess what happened? I'm just saying.
I should have never done it.
That's a
you
bad
set
attitude.
the precedent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, she did.
Much.
She was there and happy. By the way.
I'd like to refer you to October 12th when you were in the shop.
Is that the date?
No, I don't think that was the date.
Oh, I don't know either.
It was November, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
It was October or November. I don't remember which.
Yeah. Yeah, people come in and say they met Beka and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, that's nice, right? So, yeah. And apparently I'll talk, whenever they buy Neely, they always say they met Royce and Beka. I'm like, I guess. I mean, you guys been there a couple times, but.
We did have my friend over in Oklahoma. So we distribute in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
And my friend, Chelsea, went into I think a bar or a liquor store. I don't know what it was. And she was wearing her Neely Family Distillery shirt when she went in there. And they went, "Oh my God, have you been there before?" And she's one of my best friends. And she goes, "Yeah, a couple times." And they're like, "Oh man, Royce and Rebecca came out here. It was so cool. Did you know that she's on the bottle of absinthe?" And Chelsea's like, yeah, I knew that. And she's like, the longer I talk to this guy, she's like, I realized that he did not realize that, like, I literally stay at your house, go on vacations with you. She's like, just talking you up. I'm like,
really? Well, yeah.
I'm a big deal in Oklahoma.
How would he know? So, yeah. I mean, it's on my business card. I stay at the Neely's house. That's at the bottom. You know, I have a little tagline on there. It's like, when I'm in Kentucky, I stay at the Neely's house. That's on my business card. So
just call it the Neely house, and that makes it sound really official. Not the Neely's house. The Neely house.
The Neely house. Okay. I'll have to get that corrected, but yeah. All right. On that note, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jim, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
I'm on Facebook at Jim Goeken.
All right. Bo.
I'm on social media under Bourbon Sasquatch and also my journey through the American spirits.
Wes.
Instagram, Bourbon_Wes.
All right, Miss Beka Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Beka Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. I'm there all the time. You can't come in there and I'm not there. It's amazing. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. Miss Beka Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Fartists, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.